Alright, we should be live, hopefully. Looks like the volume's working fine. Looks like that's working fine, actually. Nope, that was wrong. Just going to turn up the volume on my computer. There we go. Volume better, worse, too loud, too quiet. Alright, so the deal for this stream is I haven't touched the Easter event yet at all. Like, if we head over there really quickly, the quest is still just sitting there undone, and I really need to get into and complete that before the event just randomly ends. So go ahead now and just get through that quest as quick as possible, and then once I finish up the quest, since I don't expect it to take any longer than maybe an hour and a half, is going to go and try to get a Purple Abloom, which is actually going to be the rare from the single key chest over here, right there. Basically a purple with an egg on top of it. It's a really cool looking thing once we get it, but yeah, that's going to be the goal for the stream. Hello in chat, hello Gnome, hello Fabi, hello Jay. I probably mispronounced every single one of those names, but you know. But yeah, so go ahead and start off with the quest, and basically we have a timer down there to see how long that quest will take us. As I said, I don't expect it to take any longer than an hour, probably even shorter than that. I don't think it can be too long, but yeah. I'm assuming because no one said they can't hear me that the audio is working fine. I think the stream looks good. Let's see, anything else I need to do before? Actually, yeah, let me go update my dock so I can see your chat in my OBS rather than having to switch between OBS and my Google Chrome tab. So pop out you, copy you, close you. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I already have done the egg defense a little bit. Did it for the video, I did a little bit before just to test how it was. So I do have a few eggs and a few keys from that already. So it's not like perfectly starting the event from scratch, but I haven't touched the event quest at all. Like if we go into my inventory, the only quest I have in here so far is Ghost Hunter Jax. So yeah, I think we're going to do, I'm probably not going by the Easter event past this event. I did in the last one, I think, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it anymore. Hello! So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to do before I started this. No, I think we're good. So, I guess then we'll just go ahead and get started. Right. And start. Alright, so yeah, just go ahead and spam through the dialogue a whole lot. It's already on the wiki, so it's if I do want to go back and read any of it, I can just go there. But yeah. Going to make as much use out of this having 5 streams as possible, since that'll really speed up finding the ghosts. Actually, that was a lot of artist ghosts that I needed right off the bat. That was actually kind of lucky. I mean, it is kind of annoying when you only have these areas with 3 sets of ghosts. I know usually areas have 4 sets. I think that might just be how the Easter event is structured, with only 3 sets of ghosts in each area. Finished Jax already? I accidentally started her for when I was just doing like the Cheshire puzzle. So I don't want to do her quest. She takes longer than Yoko and gives like nothing in return. So she just kind of gets to sit there. Maybe if I have time this stream, I'll go ahead and finish her up. But that quest takes forever. So all right, we'll spam through that. As I said, these quests will go by pretty quickly. I'm not expecting any longer than like 30 minutes to an hour on them. Man, a lot of dialogue though. Hopefully we have some pet space. Looks like we do, so quest is not going to be a problem. Once we actually start doing this event, though, I am going to realize I do need to turn off my auto-delete commons. So, since that thing just kind of got auto-deleted. Let's see, we need these ghosts, I think, now. We are still using glitchy loot gum since, you know, it doesn't hurt. If I was actually wanting to speedrun, I would go switch over to, like, vacuum gum. Although I don't think that would actually increase my speed too much, since most of the time I'm just going to be spent waiting anyways. So taking a little bit longer on each ghost is not too much of a problem. Ooh, that was a weird lag spike. But yeah, basically the goal is just to vacuum all of these, get them as quick as possible, as soon as they regen. But yeah, it's Easter event. I don't know, it seemed like one of those events that people kind of med about. Like, it's came out and I haven't seen too many people, like, actually be like, oh, I'm going to go grind this, or I really love it. It's mostly either, oh, it's a cool idea with having the egg defense, or I don't like the egg defense and I would rather prefer a Mega Boss, is kind of like the only reactions I've really seen. I doubt they'll ever really do the egg defense again. So if you guys don't like the egg defense, don't fear it too much. It probably won't come back just based off the community's reaction to it. I like the fact that they tried something different with having, instead of a Mega Boss or a tower that they've had before, they tried out doing like this egg defense thing. I kind of like it-ish. I just like having something new rather than the same old boss styles. But I don't think they'll be bringing it back anytime soon. Yeah, how many quests does Ella even have? I think I didn't even pay attention to that. Usually it says right up there, so 10 more quests. So yeah, that's not too bad. That's weird. That ring is two-sided. Usually if you guys haven't noticed this, rings, they usually only have one side that's actually visible to the player, but that orange ring had both sides. So that's kind of, I can't think of any other ring that actually does it. Usually, like, it's one side, and it's usually the side that's the hardest to find. Like, it's in Christmas, I know there's a ring that's like straight up against a wall, and so you have to like come over to the like, you have to go straight up to the wall to actually see where the ring is. Ooh, we are maxed on board space. This is going to be bad. Alright, so we're going to actually have to lose like an hour or two. Not quite an hour or two, but we have to go clean up our inventory quite a bit. And I have a ridiculous amount of stuff that I need to delete. And I do not have, at this point, my auto-delete safe. So, yeah, if someone wants to keep track of how much time we lost because I didn't clean up my inventory first, that would be kind of funny. Like, I think we're probably going to be here for like 5 or 6 minutes just cleaning out my inventory. Alright, click all these. All I need to do, though, is delete 118 of them, so that's probably just going to be all these legendaries. Make sure I didn't skip a page. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm so sure I'm just going to get this, and then now I realize I'm just going to be sitting here for a while. So, alright, I think that has to be enough by now. Yeah, okay. We're just going to do the bare minimum. Crash-wise, looks like we've dropped down to 0 FPS, which is not very fun. But it's interesting that they did a board crate. Usually they have a board shop recently. I think, yeah, I can't remember the last event that they actually had a board crate. Usually it's a pet crate and then a board shop. Yeah, no, for Christmas had it. Yeah, that's actually really weird. Yeah, I think it was like over a year ago when the last time they had like a actual legitimate board crate. Because Metaverse, they had the board shop. Christmas event, they had the board shop. Halloween, they had a board shop. Thanksgiving doesn't really count. Let's see. What other events have we had? No, that's about it. Yeah, would it have to be like Christmas 2020? So over a year ago. Wow. That's it's been a while since we've had a board crate. Thing about eggs though is that they're really easy to get, like ridiculously easy. Like I had 3,000 to start with, and I'd played like the event for like 5 minutes before this. Like once or twice for the defense, and then like I hadn't even grabbed any of these random ghosts. So we'll be fine egg-wise for that. Usually it's pretty easy to get everything from there. If you have your inventory empty. If you have your inventory full, it's kind of a pain to organize it, but you know. Yeah, no, we're currently 7 minutes in, and we're pretty much already done with the majority of the quests. I think we have one more, the egg defense. Yeah, currently there is only one NPC in the Easter event. Maybe they'll be adding more in the next update, potentially. But it is definitely one of those things where it's fine with it being small, since they are working on other stuff at the point, like other games that they're planning on releasing, and also probably some big update to Ghost Simulator with the new world being added, that there's a rift to at this point. But yeah, small is fine in my opinion. It wasn't really like, even if they had like a big update, it wouldn't have meant that people would have played it more. Like currently the play rates aren't any more than they are usually, so it's kind of obvious that no one really cared too much about the event, but I don't think it's because of the size of it. I think it's more just because of like the timing of it is kind of like people are bored of the game itself a bit, and they're also kind of busy with other stuff. So even if it was like a very big event for people to play, I think it would have been not played much more, and it would have been just more people complaining about how much work that needed to be done, which would have been kind of weird, but I think that's safe to say for how it works. But yeah, it is small right now. I'm not going to say, I don't know whether or not they will expand it. It is definitely possible for them to completely expand this event. Like they expanded the Metaverse event on their second update. I don't know I think they also expanded the Christmas event with an NPC at least on their second update, and I think definitely the Thanksgiving event they added another NPC. So almost definitely going to see another NPC, maybe 2, maybe even 3 on the next update, but for now it's currently quite small. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of ghosts. At least it's all from different areas. When you have ghosts from different areas, it's a lot better than when you have like less ghosts from the same area, since kind of because of the respawn time, basically having 20 ghosts from 3 different areas is basically the same as having 20 ghosts from one area. Just because of how respawn times work, you're just going to you can just split up where a ghost normally would be respawning and just use that time to go vacuum the other areas. So honestly, I kind of prefer having these sort of quests where it is split up against different areas, even though it does seem like a lot more ghosts. It's actually probably shorter than the previous one. Yeah, that's the thing. Games that are currently expanding, there's always more to look forward to on them, so people usually enjoy them a little bit more than they would normally. Like, finished games are, you hit the end and you're like, oh, okay, guess it's time to stop. Or they're like, people are so far ahead that you feel like you have to do way too much work to catch up. So with finished games, it's like, oh, I can either hit the ceiling of it super quickly, or I can, or there's people that have already hit that ceiling and are way far ahead, and so there's like no reason to really try to catch up to them. With unfinished games like Ghost Simulator or Bee Swarm Simulator or stuff like that still have like big updates planned, it's one of those things where you're like, okay, in like 3 or 4 updates, if I grind out, I can catch up to everyone and be ready for the next update. and then just be like kind of spearheading getting each of those updates, which solidify it. Actually, I didn't do this. Hopefully that helps with the lag a little bit. I know Ghost Simulator, I feel like Ghost Simulator has gotten a little bit more laggy in the latest updates, so it is possible for like lag just to be a little bit worse now in this stream than it usually is. But yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, I think honestly double range is super overpowered. But yeah, I really enjoyed double range. Just being able to like vacuum ghosts from ridiculously far away and not have to worry too much about staying close to them. Also, for events, like usually you're like, oh, if you have Master Hunter, you don't need Finsley. But like for events, it's actually really nice sometimes to have those 5 streams to be able to deal with a few more ghosts since they all take the same time. But yeah, it's sometimes having those perks can be super helpful. Alright, let's grab that. I think we need to go now defeat the defense, and then we're done. Yeah, as I said, I was not expecting this to take too long. I was expecting a little bit longer, but still, 10 quests and only one of this was not going to take too long. But yeah, now we need to wait for a minute for this event, and then we just need to do a defense, which isn't too difficult. Yeah, one of the other games that I play a lot on my phone isn't finished yet. It's like a game in development of an old... It's like someone's like pet project of making a old game that got like discontinued. So it's constantly getting updates, and it's kind of a work in progress and kind of buggy, but it's still really fun to play. And since it is nostalgic for an old game that I used to play, I really enjoy it. So definitely having some unfinished games can be really nice to play. Alright. Yeah, 1 minute just wasted. Those timers, I feel like it's so annoying. Every single boss and everything has that timer, and there's no way to like get around it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just vacuum all these ghosts. I know they're just slightly too far apart. And, oh, that was all the ghosts in there? Okay, let's grab you and grab you. Yeah, as I said in my video on how to do this thing, you don't really need to worry too much about the ghosts targeting you, since like your corruption is very unlikely to actually fill up. So you can just go ahead and like focus on the ghosts attacking the eggs, and you'll be fine. Defense is quite easy, honestly. The name of the game is Defenders of Texel Online. It's weird. Since it is someone's personal project, there are quite a few weird things going on in it. Like it's hard to download, and like you need like verification of like a phone number on Discord to download it. It's weird, and I wouldn't really recommend like looking for it yourself, just since it is so complicated to understand. Unless you like played the original Defenders of Texel, in which case like nostalgia is quite cool. But yeah, it's fun to play. Alright, there it is. Yeah, there seems to be an even amount, I don't know if this is true, but there seems to be an even amount of ghosts that attack the egg and ghosts that attack you in each wave. So it's kind of one of those things where I need to go make sure I'm not like missing one somewhere over on the other side of the map or anything. But yeah, no, egg defense is, I think it's super easy. I can see why some people might find it difficult, especially if you don't have like vacuum gum to make it a little bit easier. Let's see. Alright, that's definitely a ghost that we need to get rid of. There's another one. And there's the last one. And then we'll overcharge the rest of them, since like all these other ones can just like single tap with the overcharge. And then we'll lag a lot and probably end up dead because of this lag. Like, I don't know what it is with lag in Ghost Simulator, but it seems... Don't lose egg 3. Did we lose egg 3? Ooh, we're losing something, though. We just lost a lot of corruption just because of that lag. Alright, I think we're fine, though. Egg 6 is still alive. But yeah, this lag is definitely killing us right now. Alright, wave 4. Lag, please go away. Alright, we'll go grab these two now. Alright, looks like they aren't targeting any low health eggs, which is good, since low health eggs are the main problem. Not that it really matters for me keeping an egg alive. As I said, you can lose all your eggs and still win. So, like, it's more of just like, yeah, it's not too big of a deal actually if you do end up losing an egg. Or 3 or 5 or all of them even. Oh, this egg's gone. Oh, never mind. I got to it quick enough. I thought for certain that egg would. Or we could just not be vacuuming the ghost and it actually die. Yeah, there is some glitch in Ghost Simulator where if you click on a ghost and vacuum, occasionally, it's very rare. Like every 100th or so ghost, where it just decides not to vacuum it, which can be kind of quite bad. And it looks like we did manage to lose 1 egg, which isn't ideal. I mean, ideally you'd save every egg, but it's not required. Yeah, and there goes another one. Like, when they start spawning more ghosts at a time, it does become a little bit more difficult to keep all of them alive, especially single player. I know with multiple players, you kind of can just do a vacuum gum and then just camp a ghost or camp an egg or two. But yeah, on single player, you kind of do have to move around a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There's the defense. We've completed the quest, and actually, I'll stop it when I go ahead and turn it in, which does mean I do need to race a little bit. Alright, there we go, and spam through quest. And there we go. Under 20 minutes for that whole quest. Yeah, this is definitely a small event. I was expecting like 30 minutes to an hour or so in length. But I guess I'll take, yeah, that's kind of short. Who's making those eggs? Yeah, I don't know. It's just sort of something Easter-wise. It's not something that I really care about too much, looking too much into how the events work or how Ghost Simulator itself works. So, we're just not going to. Now, though, that we are here, I am going to go ahead and clean up my inventory a little bit. Using mass trash to scroll through and see if I have anything not locked. Waters are fine to delete. Lights are fine to delete. Airs are fine to delete. USBs, sunrises are fine. I do need to go lock all the mythicals, though. Or, at least, yeah, I should go lock all the mythicals. I know some people do like those still, so, wish there was a faster way to lock, like you could shift click would be really nice to lock everything. Instead of having to do this motion 3 million times for each and everything I need to lock. At some point I'm going to like throw these onto my alt, but for now I think just locking all of them will work fine. Yeah, I definitely should have done this at some point recently, but if I'm going to be going for like the 1 crate key thing from here, I'm going to need to have a somewhat cleaner inventory. which does mean I do need to clean up all these mythicals. At some point, I am going to go ahead and like give away these mythicals somewhere. I mean, I don't find them super useful, but I know like stat-wise, for at least the pets, can be significantly good. Man, how do I have this many Fury Flights? I thought I'd delete those a lot, but apparently not. I usually delete Fury Flight, but apparently I've been saving it for a while, which I'm kind of confused by, since I could have sworn I deleted like 5 or 10 of them like in the last week or so. But yeah. Alright, Drifty, I think there's like 2 more sets of stuff that we need to lock in pet and hoverboards, and then we can just go switch over to figuring out my pet situation, which should be a little bit easier. I think pets are a little less common. Alright, Drifty, Dia, and then is there anything else? No, Dia is the last one. So just need to lock all of these, and then we can just go mass delete easily. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, and from 1 egg defense, we got like 4,000 eggs. Eggs are almost never a problem when it comes to like the event main currency. Alright, there we go. I think that's everything. So we're going to go ahead, mash trash, select all, and do a quick scroll through to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. MZ, Nub, Sunrider, Sunrise, USB. Ooh, okay, that would have been bad. We're going to go ahead and lock that. Hello! Yeah, the first part of it for completing the quest was kind of easy. It's now I'm just kind of cleaning out my inventory so I can go ahead and unlock for the purple pet in here. So I think we have like 10 keys right now. Not too much, so we'll probably have to go do the defense a little bit more to get it. Yeah, 6 keys. So we'll go ahead. Our main goal is going to be trying to get this purple. We will take whatever else we get. And I just realized that I may be auto-deleting this common. So I'm going to go scroll through really quick. My inventory is a mess here, but I do have storage still, so I'm just going to kind of ignore it. Alright. We are going to have to go turn off auto-delete commons, though, since that's one of the things I've remembered that it's not good to have when you're in an event. I think that looks like an uncommon. Nope. Alright, we've got both the common pets. I think that's probably the rare board would be my guess. Or, nope, okay. That's going to be the uncommon board, which... That's probably the common board. This is another uncommon board. Yeah, getting that rare pet is a 5%, so I'm probably going to have to go back for some more keys. Scratch it. I am going to have to go back for some more keys. So yeah, we're going to have to go do the egg defense a few more times. So yeah, ready for another minute waits for like 5-6 times in a row. I probably should be using boss gum when I finish. In my inventory currently, I have like transferred a lot of my normal purples over to my alt. I think I have like around 300 or so between my account and my alt. I think I have like 100 on this account and then like 200 on that one, just to like help even out the storage a little bit. Yeah. I guess while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and lock some of my mythicals here. I'm assuming at this point, though, no one really needs the godlies since they are lower stats than like code stuff. So we are just going to kind of lock the mythicals and then just delete all of these random godlies that I have. Yeah, it's I think Ghost Simulator has gotten to that point where not too many people like actually play regularly anymore. Alright, alright. I'm trying to think, is it actually worth me using glitchy loot gum, or no, glitchy boss gum for this? Like, I don't actually think it is worth like mathematically worth it for me to be using Glitchy Boss Gum on this event. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do it anyway since it will speed it up a little bit. But yeah, it looks like the music, I think this is a normal bug where the music kind of just breaks anytime after your first time going through. So no music. This is probably going to get a little bit boring, so I will, let's see. Probably in between this second and third wave, I will go ahead and go try to figure out some music in the background, since right now music is not working correctly for Ghost Simulator. Alright, go grab these two, and then it is nice when the ghosts that are attacking the eggs spawn right next to each other, so you don't actually have, so you can vacuum them at the same time. But yeah. Grab those two, and then there's going to be one more. Looks like it's right over there. Yeah, and I also do not know what's up with the lag in Ghost Simulator. Like, it's been much worse recently. I don't know what's causing it. I'm assuming some code. I know obviously it is some code that's running. But like, I don't know if they did some like security and like quality of life improvements. So I'm thinking one of those things that they did in the latest update is all right, let's open that. Grab all these ghosts. I'm working on it. I'm working on the music, guys. I'm also working on not losing too many of my eggs. Alright. That's good. All of those seem to be in like the same place. There's one more right over there, it looks like. Alright, there we go. Now I should be able to quickly go find... or not. No, I missed that. That's like the one benefit of using like Glitchy X Gum, or Glitchy Vacuum Gum. If you use Glitchy Vacuum Gum, you like tag a ghost once and it will automatically... Alright, let's see. Where's the timer at? Yeah, it looks like we're losing that egg. Man, dual tasking is difficult. Alright, we'll grab these two, and then we can grab this one, and then we'll overcharge to get rid of all these nonsense. Oh wow, that was, But yeah, overcharge doesn't one-shot the ghosts that are attacking the eggs, as I've said before, so, It is a little weird, but it is how it works. Alright, there we go. Wave 4 done. There we go. How's that music? Probably a little loud, I'm thinking. No, okay. We should be fine music-wise, correct? Oh, and then oh, you gotta be kidding me. I closed it on accident. Ag! Whoops. Alright. That shouldn't be too hard to, though, figure out. We're losing the eggs left and right. Oh, no. It's actually not too big of a worry. Like, we're already, like, halfway... We're already, like, onto, like, the last wave of it, so... it's not like eggs really matter. Just as long as they don't get to the chicken in the middle, we're fine. There we go. That's all we needed. Alright. Let's try this again. Sorry guys. Alright, we'll close that. Hello! Tim. Let's do... How's that volume-wise? Yeah, because we are going to be here for a while if we're going to be doing those things, defenses until we get a purple. I think it's about like 1 in 20, so probably going to need like 50 keys or something ridiculous. I probably will speed it up a little bit by trying to use glitchy boss gum, since that will give me 8 keys per instead of 2, but yeah. Perfect. All right, good. Sometimes I know I make the music a little too quiet or a little too loud. I mean, honestly though, the music could be like, the next music soundtrack or whatever could be a little too loud, and then I'll have to turn it down for that one, but I think in general, this is probably going to be a decent volume for everything. Is the event pet good? It's the same stats as previous event mythicals, so like if you're going for something for stats, I can't recommend getting the pet. If you're going for stats or something, you're better off going for like a Lucky Cats or other mythicals from Rebirth stuff. I do have a video on how you can get Lucky Cats before your Rebirth if you are actually interested in getting good stats. In terms of value though, I'm guessing these mythicals from this event are going to be worth a decent amount if the game is still like, has an economy in a year. If the game still has an economy in a year, these mythicals will probably be worth like 3 or 4 times the previous event mythicals, just because no one cares too much about this event, and it is kind of less played and no one really likes it, I guess. I haven't seen anyone that's like really loved the event so far, so if you want something for like value to hold on to for like a year or two, this would be it. The thing is, I don't know if the game will actually last a year or two for like having an economy or anything like that, so yeah. Yeah, if you want stats though, go for Lucky Cats. They are easy to get and I think slightly better stats. Ow, we are lagging. I have no idea what it is with Ghost Simulator right now in lag, but it seems to be about like 3 or 4 times worse than it usually is. Okay, maybe not 3 or 4 times, but like still a lot worse than it usually is. Which, I mean, may also be why no one's really playing the event. Like, lag is... I said like before, and people actually agreed with me that lag right now does kind of make Ghost Simulator unplayable. Because like, really, lag isn't usually this bad. Alright, so I always forget, like, when it is a special ghost like this one, you have to spend a little bit more time vacuuming. So sometimes it will just chill there for a little bit. Spawn rarity? They spawn every minute or so, and they always spawn in the same spot. So you literally just need to, like, camp each spot for a minute each, and it's pretty easy to actually get. Like, it isn't like a random spawn chance. You literally, it's a set spawn cycle that takes a minute per between. So yeah, you just need to know the cycle really, which is on the wiki, which is usually where I get most of my Ghost Simulator information. Alright, we have lost like half of our eggs and it's only round 4, so we're not doing too good right now. Looks like we're losing another egg. Not quite. But yeah, lag is annoying. I can't even play because of it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, Ghost Simulator's always been somewhat laggy. And it's always quite a bit annoying to actually play with. But it's been something that people are like, okay, it's probably there for a reason, because to make like quality of life stuff. But honestly though, it's insane how much lag there is. So yeah, if like even turning it down to like low quality, I've heard doesn't even like help too much. So yeah, I don't know how to solve it. The only thing that can really happen is like if the devs look into like what's causing the lag and find something obvious. But yeah, until lag gets fixed though, I have no idea what to do. Like it's really annoying sometimes. Alright, looks like we managed to lose almost all of our eggs on this cycle, which is not a good thing. We also forgot to use glitchy boss gum. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open my. Wow, okay. Volume on this music is okay. It's almost done. That music was a little loud, wasn't it? I would guess the main reason is they either don't have time. There's been like a lack of big updates. Like it's been a lot of lore stuff and other things that players don't really care about. So yeah, it's not too much of a surprise. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open all 4 of our keys right now that we have. See if we can like skip like, you know, actually doing stuff. Because I don't know. I like getting that rare chance of doing it rather than just doing them all at the same time. Man, we get so many of these like picnics. We haven't even gotten an uncommon pet. Yeah, there is a few bugs. It's interesting at this point. Lag, I think, is the big one. Final boss is super annoying right now. They did actually just fix some quality of life stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in the patch notes on the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the music in-game. Let's see, where's the music? There we go. Music is off on in-game. But like the latest update of Ghost Simulator had a patch note where it updated the gem converters. So all like before, you'd have to struggle and you'd have to AFK auto-click for hours or days, sometimes at a time, to convert all your ecto bits and ecto tokens and whatnot to gems. Now you can do it in like 5 or 10 clicks, or maybe 100 if you have like a lot. Like it's a ridiculously good quality of life change that I think a lot of people didn't notice, and I think that'll improve the game quite a bit once people actually realize how much helpful that is. But yeah, I think for now, big thing is going to be the lag. Lag problems are definitely becoming a big deal in Ghost Simulator. I don't know. There is legitimate reasons to have this much lag, but I don't think at this point Ghost Simulator is actually all of this lag is required anymore in Ghost Simulator. I think most of it is probably unnecessary stuff running or whatnot. But yeah, we'll see. Always these special ghosts. They have just a little too much health, so whenever I leave them, they have like a little sliver remaining. Like I'm like timed to do this normal ghosts on like waiting, but like that little extra health just throws me off every single time. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab all those. We'll try to remember to use a glitchy boss gum this time. Probably are going to forget, but... Alright, ghost should be spawning about now. No? Okay. That ghost is targeting egg. That artist back there is targeting an egg. I'll grab that. Oh, never mind. It wasn't targeting an egg. We'll go ahead and grab this, and yeah, that one. Yeah, Roblox is... Weird stuff's happening on Roblox. I mean, half of it's like the age demographic is changing to like they have school now and are actually caring about school. Just not as what it used to be. Which is fine. Like, Ghost Simulator has a weird demographic anyways for Roblox. Like, it's slightly older where you actually have to, like, understand and want to play, whereas, like, other games, it's like, oh, it's everything's given to you. Which I'm not saying everything isn't given to current Ghost Simulator players. There are definitely quite a few freebies, like, codes and stuff that are in the game at this point, but, like, just in general, it's a weird demographic for a game on Roblox. Ooh, lag is definitely a problem today. Like, we're about to get like 40% corruption just instantly. Just because those things explode and they do damage and there's nothing I can do to actually avoid them or outrun them when I'm lagging. So, yeah. How do I equip gum? The gum hotkey you get from Old Gran in the Area 51 for her gum quests. It is really helpful and probably the I think the best perk in the game currently. Yeah, you need the gum hotkey from her. It is super useful. You can basically either press here or press T and it'll use that gum instantly. It is super nice for grinding. It is super nice for casually playing. It is super nice for anytime you ever want to use gum, which is basically always in Ghost Simulator. It is by far one of the best additions to the game. You do have to go do a quest, Old Gran, but yeah. Okay, we are missing something that isn't attacking the egg over on that other side, I think, so... oh, okay, not too much. Didn't have any health left. Alright, goodbye. Thank you for coming out, though. It's always nice to have people in the live chat. Oh, by the way, guys, for anyone interested, I am doing, like, another Minecraft stream on the Realm, tomorrow. There's probably, like, not anyone watching right now. I'm just speaking to air. But, yeah, if people want to come out to that, that's something to think about. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a good day today. I don't have school. Alright, looks like we are on wave 5, and we are getting obliterated by a horde of ghosts. So, let's just clean them up really quick. Alright, we have one ghost left. We are going to go switch over, use a glitchy boss gum, and vacuum him. It's weird since there isn't a, like, pop-up dialogue, but yeah, we got 8 keys. But yeah, usually there's a pop-up dialogue when you win as something. But yeah. We did get 8 keys. So, it does work. Yeah, these events are... This event is weird. But I don't even think if it was like a really solid big event that it'd be getting too many players anyways, since I think the game's kind of at a weird low player base right now. It's kind of dying, I guess. I think it's just a natural low after the double drops event that we had weekend-wise a few weekends ago. People were like, oh, got like burnt out from that. And then they're busy or something right now. I don't know. It's not ideal. But yeah. So there's still people here. Okay. Yeah, no, I look at the chat on the OBS so I can see how like my computer's doing. So I don't get like the YouTube metrics, like how many viewers are actually still watching or stuff like that, but yeah. Alright, so we're probably going to need to do this like three times now. Get up to 24 keys, and then, yeah, get up to 24 keys, and then unbox them all at the same time. Ooh, this music. I really like this. It is weird music, but I like this one. I probably need to download a few more songs for playlists on like streams and stuff, or just random music for whenever I make a video. Like currently I just have I have a random stuff downloaded and not too much of it. But yeah. There we go. It's really nice when they all spawn on that same one side. It's probably not nice for the eggs on these sides, but it definitely makes cleaning them up super quick. Alright, can the lag go away before the ghost spawns? Nope. Alright, looks like those two are the two that are attacking the eggs, so we'll clean those up and then we'll go ahead and finish up the rest of them. Whoop. As I said, lag is interesting right now, to say the least. Like, I know some of it is, my PC isn't the best per se. It's a decent PC, but it's nowhere near like top tier. But like, you would think on random Roblox games it would be fine. Like most of the time it's fine, but every once in a while it's not having a good day on Ghost Simulator. All right, how are we doing? There we go. We'll grab all these, and that I think is it for this wave. It sounds like the music you hear in a crystal cavern. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I stopped paying attention to like actual music in Ghost Simulator a long time ago. Alright, it should be a few more ghosts. There we go, and then the next wave should be spawning about now. Alright. We're just going to ignore those for now, since we do need to like deal with these ones really quickly. Since I don't like losing eggs. I don't think anyone likes losing eggs. Yeah. That egg is gone. Not quite. Okay. Nice. But yeah, I just have random stuff downloaded. I go to the YouTube has like a catalog for music. I go to there and just kind of listen through random stuff, see what sounds good, whatnot. So yeah, that's where I get my music. It's all like doesn't need like accreditation and for like YouTube stuff, so it's nice, really easy to use. All right. Looks like egg 6 is egg 6. Blah blah blah. That egg is, yeah, we're about to lose like half of our eggs in the next wave. Like, I'll be surprised if we have like more than 3 eggs left at the end of this, since I am doing a horrible job defending. I'm also doing a horrible job remembering to use my glitchy loot gum, so yeah, okay, we have 7 eggs still left. I think you start with like 8 or something. Yeah, you start with like 8 eggs, so we have like most of our eggs actually still alive, which is not going to be the case in a few seconds. Alright, we'll grab all... One misclick and you drop all the ghosts you're vacuuming is kind of obnoxious. Alright, we're now down to like, what, 3 eggs now? Don't particularly care. Egg 1 is gone. Okay, never mind. Didn't quite get to the time it attacked. Egg 5 though is gone. Not quite. Wow, okay. I forgot to use a glitchy boss gun, but oh well. We do now have 10 keys, so might as well go open now. I missed when Ghost Simulator wasn't this laggy. Yeah, I think it has something to do with like the area touch and stuff, which is kind of ridiculous in my point. Like, I'll show you guys in a little bit what I mean by that. But yeah, we'll go through, open all these. We're gonna do a lot of these potato things, which is not my favorite. Ooh, that's going to be the board, the rare board, so that's nice to get. It is that same 5% rarity. basically anything other than a common and an uncommon boards, I am cool with seeing at this point. Like, I've got so many of those random common and uncommon boards at this point. 3 more keys. Probably are not going to get that rare pet today, like in this opening. But yeah. Alright, I think the music is just a little too loud, so we'll turn that down a little bit. Alright, there we go. Probably is a little bit better now. I accidentally closed it. I'm really good at this. All right, we'll go ahead. All right, I am so great at doing this. All right. Music shuffle. There we go. Much better. And now do we get the rare pet? We actually got the rare pet! Wow, okay, that was a bad. We actually got the... I was joking about that. Okay. Well, I think that's all that was all I had planned for this stream. I think that was the last key, too. That was actually hilarious. But yeah, let's go find it. Having purple from each event is really cool to see. I quite enjoy them. I think it's gonna be like right after purple. We're going to equip this over the Zing. Sorry, Zing. And yeah, it's basically a purple but with eggs on it. It's kind of cool. I really like it. Like even the flowers on top of it are quite detailed. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and equip a normal purple. I traded away the purple I had equipped before, so yeah, we now have 5 purples in the game. Normal purple, the cozy purple, Purple Abloom from this latest event, gift wrap purple, I think, from the 2019, really that long ago, or was it 2020 Christmas event? Man. Anyways, it was from a Christmas event, and then we have this one, which is the purple from a Halloween event. Finish Jax. Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm going to go do now. But yeah, having all the purples now is going to be nice. I think that's more or less all I'm going to be doing for the event. If I actually cared, I would probably, you should probably go grind for like one of these mythicals, since they'll probably be worth quite a bit in the future if the economy survives that long. But yeah, this event is quite cool. We do have some eggs, but I don't feel like opening at the moment. Let's see. I do need to, like, at some point clean up my inventory. Like, my inventory right now is a huge mess and a half. Like, what was that? I saw something that I remembered that I needed to lock. There it is. Definitely need to lock this. But yeah, we are going to go ahead now, though, and head back to main hub and then go finish up Jax, since that is the last quest I have in my journal that I need to clean out. Like, I finished up Yuru, I finished up everything else I had in there, so now it's literally just Jax sitting there from when I accidentally started her. This will probably take like 2 to 3 hours, and the fact that actually, we'll go ahead and time this one. Yeah, we'll teleport over to Ghost World, head over to Jax. Go ahead and time this one. Like, it took less than 20 minutes for the doing the event quest, and it'll probably take like 10 times that amount to finish Jax, which is a useless quest in the middle of the game. So a little bit of discrepancy there between, like, you know, good quests for events that are limited should be probably the same length as quests that are useless in the middle of the game. But yeah, do you guys want the normal music back from, like, Ghost World, or do you guys want the random music playing from the playlist? Actually, I should create like a poll. anyways, yeah, we do need to like go complete Jax. I mean, I already did the first part, but there we go. Yeah, this should take like 2-3 hours. It's going to be ridiculous long just cleaning up this quest. I probably should have just do it solo, but you know, this stream hasn't even been going for an hour yet, so might as well go do something. All right, cleaning up all that nonsense. What's going on lag-wise? Yeah, okay. You know what? Ghost World music? Yeah, Ghost World music is really good. Like, all of Ghost Simulator's music. Okay, guys, let me go show you what I mean by the lag is weird. Like, right now I'm lagging a lot. Like, I don't really know why, but, like, if you go out here, like, over, like, right now we have lag's about the same-ish. It's a little better out here. But, like, we go over here. We cross this border right there. And instantly we're up to 60 FPS. And it's not just because everything doesn't load. Like, you can still see we have a lot of about basically the same stuff loaded here as we do here. Maybe a little bit less. But, like, 60 FPS, 20 FPS. It may. There's this slim chance that it may be because of ghosts loading. Takes a lot of usage. But the fact that they... I don't know. It doesn't quite seem correct. I think there's something going on with this, like, area collision that is causing the lag. OG music. Alright. We will switch over, stop all of this. And turn on this music. Ghost Simulator's music is quite amazing. All right, with that with that little tangent off the side about lag, we'll go ahead and move back to playing Jax. But yeah, it's something weird with like how it loads areas and ghosts and stuff. Is something's weird there. All right, we do need bongo ghosts, so we'll go ahead and vacuum these. Like, was I the only one that sees that big difference between like loading and unloading an area? I like, you can try that on like any area, including like main hub, events, back door, even like, actually it even works on like the Bloxfight HQ, which is probably the weirdest since there isn't anything to really load in Bloxfight HQ. So the fact that just like the loading area itself does that is crazy. I mean, obviously there is like some block that like triggers like being able to use like Ghost World currents, like which currency to display, what music to load, because when you go out of it things get weird, but still it's the fact that it causes that much difference in lag is questionable. Alright. Yeah, Jax isn't too long until you realize she has 20 quests, and that one of those quests does require you to do every single boss in the main hub. So, it may start off a little bit quick, but it is definitely something I've wanted to do for a little bit, is clean up my quests, so, yeah. Alright, we need more of these. Yeah, I can wait for one more to spawn. There we go. Grab these two, grab Bongo. 2 Bongo Ghosts, and then we can return to Jax. Yeah, guys, don't ever do Jax yourself. This is one of those quests that you absolutely skip. Basically, no matter what in Ghost Simulator. There is no reason to do her. She rewards you a pet and a board. The pet has abysmal stats, even compared to, like, random rares that will come up in codes every once in a while. Actually, talking about codes, I haven't entered the latest code yet. So, in the Easter update, there was a new code added. Let's go find exactly what it was. Spam through the quest at the same time. Perfect. Alright, code, if you guys haven't already, is a code basket. It should give, like, a pet, I think. Yeah, Spring Breezy Creepy. This is going to be a really good stat pet for new players, so, if we can find it. There we go. Look at that. Those are ridiculous stats for new players. So, yeah. Jump through red ring and a lot of random rings. So we'll need that one. We also need this one up here, like right there. And then we can fall through this one. Yeah, no, she is someone you absolutely skip. Honestly, half the quests at this point in Ghost Simulator you skip, so not too much of a surprise. In general, like, literally don't do... I think, like, there's more quests you should skip than there are quests that you should do in Ghost Simulator. Is Creepy the mascot of Ghost Simulator? No. Yes. There's a lot of pets weird like that. Like, Bo has a lot of reskins. Creepy has a lot of reskins. Pug has a lot of reskins. Pegasus have a lot of reskins. So there's a lot of pets like that that do have that similar theme where it's like they pop up a lot as like codes and other stuff. They aren't really like the mascot. I mean, Ghost Simulator doesn't really have a mascot other than like Alpha, but no one really considers Alpha the mascot of Ghost Simulator. I think Pug would be closer to there, and Bo may be considered that on a good day, depending on who you ask. Terrible pets at this point usually refer to code pets, Adam, and other low stat pets, which are higher than most people like me went through the normal backdoor with. Like the stats I went through backdoor with would be, I don't know if I even have them. I went through backdoor with mini fluffs, which have lower stats than current code pets. Or at least they used to. I think they got buffed recently. But most people went through backdoor with like horrible stats compared to now. Bad stats right now are ridiculously good. And people still complain. People are always going to complain, not too surprising. Alright, looks like we need to sell, obtain gems, and go burn some items at the incinerator, which, yeah, another useless thing right there, the incinerator. Who's Alpha? You see this little thing in the O for Ghost Simulator, down there in that corner? That's Alpha. It's a, it was originally a pet. Let me see. Yeah, there's no way I'm pulling that up. It's a pet. It was originally given to like alpha testers during like the first part of the game's release for like a little bit. It's a ghost basically for alpha testers for basically testing the game. It's It's in the logo. Other than that, though, like, no one really cares about it. I mean, it's really good trading value stat-wise, or value-wise, but other than that, it's kind of just meh. It's so rare at this point that no one cares about it. My best pet is, like, vacuum rate 143. I need some water. Yeah, no, the pets that I made it through the game with, you'd be lucky if you had pets with vacuum stats over 100. But like, if you are new though, enter the code BASKET, enter the code 2 years. After you've joined the group, you do need to join the group to the Roblox group to enter these codes. But 2 years and BASKET will give you ridiculous pet stats. It is crazy for old players when they see those new codes. I mean, it makes sense with how the game's progressed, but it's still kind of weird. We'll go ahead and convert all those and head back to Ghost World. The game is still difficult, though, even with good stat pets, since, like, really the main thing you are struggling with in Backdoor is respawn time and items, which good pets don't affect, really. So even if you're struggling, it's usually not your pet stats fault. It's usually just the game actually being difficult, which, you know, is a surprise for a simulator for actually having a difficult game. I mean, until you consider, like, the fact that I can get through Backdoor in, like, 15 minutes on a good day, 20 minutes on a bad day. There's a huge discrepancy, which I would like fixed, but, you know, apparently nerfing, like, a Game Pass isn't people's favorite thing in the world, so it's probably not going to happen. Alright, what are we needing now? A lot of random ghosts. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll... Ooh. Yeah, this is taking a lot longer than the other quest did. It's almost like event quests are made easy, and, like, random quests that are forgotten about that were actually made difficult for the end of the game are difficult. Who would have guessed? Yeah, it's weird seeing this discrepancy in, like, quests. Like, the quests that everyone has to do, like Yoko, have been made easier, but these random side quests like Blaze, Luna, Jax, Ellen's are all the same difficulty still, and, like, waste of time for new players, so it's kind of weird. Let's see, though. Yeah, that changed the converters that I just used. That is probably the best part of the Easter update, is the fact that they addressed the converters being annoying to use for endgame players. Like, that was 1 cell worth of ecto tokens that I had. Which would have taken me, like, a minute or so to convert. And instead of taking a minute to convert, it took less than a second. It's really nice to have change to converters. And we'll see how much that actually affects the game later, but... Man, it's insane how these recent quality of life updates, how much they've gone under the radar for most people. Like, they fixed the Ectobit Tycoon, Ectobit. Wow, I got the name right. Ectobit Tycoon for, Rebirth perk. They fixed the, they made gem converters better now. They've, improved how the gum converters work. They've improved, I think they've improved one other thing that I'm forgetting now, but they've made a lot of random improvements to the game overall that have been really cool, that I think they've flown under the radar for a while. If your account gets stolen or otherwise compromised, you can actually go email, like, Roblox support, and usually they can actually help you get it back, even if you didn't, like, bind an email. even if you didn't bind an email, you can recover your account through like emailing Roblox support. I've had like someone I know successfully done it. I've seen like 2 or 3 other people being able to successfully do it. So like all you really need to know, I think, was like the account. You need to know like the account username, which I know some people sometimes forget their account username, and in that case, then yeah, you kind of just have to start over. But yeah. Oh, you got it back? Okay. Yeah. I know a lot of people there are like, oh, I got my account stolen, and they don't realize they can go get it back through like using recovery tactics like email if they have that bound, or even emailing Roblox support if they didn't, or other stuff like that. Oh, that's solid. Yeah, so like you don't even need to have like it hooked up to your email sometimes, but having an email hooked up is really good. How many aliens are in Ghost Simulator? I mean, technically speaking, I think the ghosts are considered aliens too, but also like human, Victor, probably all the infinite quests are humans. Probably, but at least human and Victor are confirmed aliens. I don't know if like whoever's in the back door is an alien or not. But yeah, at least all of the ghosts are considered aliens. I think the developers have confirmed that. And then human and Victor are both also aliens from different worlds. It's complicated lore of Ghost Simulator. I haven't paid too much attention to it, but yeah. Obtained 50 music sheets, so vacuum like 10 ghosts or something. Or like 500 if they don't drop us music sheets. Yeah, it's all RNG dependent when it comes to item drops. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Well, not all RNG. You can use like gum and stuff to boost it, but you know, still actually getting the drops is a weird thing. What? Yeah, I'm working on Jax right now. I finished up getting the Purple Abloom from the Easter event, and also the quest in there in less than 20 minutes. So I decided to go ahead and finish up Jax, which I've needed to do for a little bit, for at least some of the stream. I had accidentally started Jax, so I had a quest sitting in my journal, and I want to clear out my journal so I have a clean journal. Yeah, NPCs are self-aware. That was like original plotline. Really? I don't want to do this. Alright, I guess we are going to the junkyard in Main Hub. Yeah, it was a whole thing. I don't really remember lore too much, and if I do remember it, it's going to be explained horribly. But yeah, it was part of First Arc, the first original story they made. As I said, I don't think anyone actually cares about lore, so the fact that they keep releasing lore NPCs update after update is kind of interesting. I mean, obviously some people care about lore, but I think the majority of people, especially, I did a poll about it recently on my channel, and I think the most common reason was like people played it because it was fun, challenging, and people didn't really care about the lore of it, like, at all. 15. We'll do 15 and burn all those. Yeah, there's about there's a little bit of a delay between what I'm streaming and what you guys see, so that's just how streaming works. But yeah, no, Jax is definitely one of those quests that I regret starting, because now I'm going to have to finish it, and finishing Jax is annoying on so many different levels. By this time we've finished up, like, all the quests from the Easter event, so, yeah, and we're not even, like, we're barely a third of the way. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how quests work. Lore-wise, they can just be kind of, they give you a lot of lore, and knowing lore is quite a big deal part of Ghost Simulator. But from someone who only really does stuff to do stuff, the fact that she doesn't give you a good reward other than lore is kind of interesting. Yeah, the quests are like the worst. There's a reason she made the top my worst quest lines in Ghost Simulator tier list. I should make at some point a best quests in Ghost Simulator tier list, since like there's so many, there's a lot fewer of those going on. Like it would be like 4 long or something, and be like Adam because the hoverboard is super amazing, and he's short. Old Grand because, you know, the gum hotkey is super good and it's a permanent perk. Let's see. What else would I consider on a top NPC? Like, those would be, like, the 2 big ones. And then after that, it's kind of like a meh. Maybe the jetpack. Maybe. Yeah, no, not too many quests that would actually fit, like, top of the NPC quests, or best NPCs. Yeah, honestly, most of the perks are in Ghost Simulator are really helpful. It's just annoying to get them in the first place. Agent Blaze, yeah, lag is getting really bad. But yeah, Agent Blaze, I know a lot of people complain about him. I think he's good, but I think in general, though, he's just kind of a mad quest. But yeah, Ghost Simulator is really laggy. I don't know what it is. My PC is decent. I don't know. I think I recently got a lot laggier. I don't know if I could fix it, like playing on lower quality modes or whatnot. Like I showed off earlier this stream, if you like leave a loading area for areas in general, you can sometimes like really speed up your game. Ooh, we need to go unbox 2 pet crates. 1, we got common and a sway. And then we also need to level up to any 2 pets. So, let's go switch over to pet team, level up random pets, and go find some commons to level up. Man, my inventory is a mess. Ugh, I hate having a messy inventory. Like, it's just one of my pet peeves. Alright, do I have anything to level up? I mean, you could use these. Alright, we'll use eggheads. There we go. Yeah, that's the one thing about Ghost Simulator that's, I think, overlooked by endgame people, is just how good the music is. Like, music in Ghost Simulator is, like, amazing. Beastlick, the person who created it, is definitely really good at it. And it really fits, too. Alright, we need about, like, 10, 20 more ghosts for this. Nerf code pets? Yeah, code pets, I mean, endgame players do feel like they break the game a lot. But, like, even if you see new people, like, they don't even if they have the code pets, they still say, like, oh, the game's super difficult, I need better stat pets, even when they have the code pets. So, it's not like the code pets actually makes a huge difference, since most of the stuff you do need in Ghost Simulator is going to be, like, quests and items and ghosts, which aren't affected really by your, pet stats. So, yeah, even with good stat pets, it's still, one of those things where it actually doesn't matter as much as you think it does. Yeah, Agent Blaze is interesting. It's a lot of server hopping, which is slow for some people, especially if you're bad Wi-Fi and stuff like that. But all right, now we need to find some music notes. And the rest seem to be in main hub. Yeah, Agent Blaze. The big thing is just kind of knowing where stuff is and then having like the items beforehand. I'd say it takes me like less than like 30 minutes per it. I mean, if you don't understand what to do, it may take a little bit longer, but honestly, it's mostly just about sitting down and doing it and not having bad Wi-Fi, which isn't really something you can control. So if you do have bad Wi-Fi, that's rough. That's really rough. But yeah, in general, it's literally just having the areas completed. So I think there needs to be something in the forest. Hopefully the green... Is it just me, or is the music notes bigger? I thought the music notes were smaller. I think they may have been made bigger so they're easier to find. What is... I thought the green music note was like literally here. There it is. It's blending in with the grass. But yeah, it's interesting. Let's see. Junkyard, Wild West, Underwater. Start with Junkyard. I do not remember where music notes are, so this may actually take a little bit of time. I would guess somewhere around back here. Just based off of like, there it is. Yeah, other devices on are definitely not going to help your Wi-Fi. So. Alright, where is this music note? Playing a game called... Not have any idea what the random quest I'm doing right now is. I think it's like back here in like some kelp somewhere. Back of ramp. Okay. No, not there. Back of ramp. Oh, you're probably still lag. Okay, never mind. Not that was probably just for Junkyard, wasn't that? It just took a while for me to actually see the message. Stat pets. I am mostly using divines. I would recommend. I'd recommend if you are looking for like pets to get stat wise to go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, thank you for the insider chain. I noticed that right as I saw that message too, and I'm like, oh, once you find it, it's always like, oh yeah, that was where that was. But like before that, it just kind of hard sometimes. Let's see. I definitely don't know where it'd go. I was like 3 minutes of delay. I said ramp. You check there's a live button. You may need to like click the live button on like the bottom left side of your screen. There should be a button that says live, and you may not be like currently seeing it live, which would explain a little bit more delay than I'd expect. But yeah, I think this one's like inside here. Nope. Okay. I'll find this one. I definitely know this game. Oh, is it like... I think this one's on top of the pyramid somewhere. If I'm remembering correctly. If I can get up there through the lag. Just gonna let the lag, like, do its thing. And then we can go back to controlling my character. Okay. Yeah, it might be live and I just might have a very bad delay from all the lag that's happening. I mean, I don't actually have dropped frames. It's literally all the lag you guys see on my computer. It is all Roblox. it's like almost none of it is my PC. It's kind of ridiculous. There we go. Found it. Actually, that's the thing. I'm not actually lagging too much on my stream. Like, the details of my stream, I have skipped 14 frames out of 663,000 frames due to encoding, which is how much I've sent. I've missed 3% due to rendering lag, which I think is low. And in general, the FPS is like over like 24 FPS for the stream itself. Yeah, it is literally just Roblox most of the time that's lagging. Like, this is, I don't know what's going on. It's Roblox itself is lagging horribly. Which, I mean, does mean that the stream does lag a little bit, but usually it's literally just Roblox lagging. Like, honestly, value-wise here, it doesn't look too much worse than normal. Alright, there we go. We got our starboard. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube can be weird delay-wise sometimes. Alright. For anyone new, I finished up the event in like the first 40 minutes of this stream, so I switched over to cleaning out my journal with the one last quest I had left in it since I accidentally started it. And so yeah, we are doing Ghost Hunter Jax at the moment, which I would never recommend anyone actually doing. You guys will see in probably like 3 or 4 quests the biggest part and annoyance of it. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit more time. I probably won't get through it all before I end the stream, so yeah. And like right now it's working fine, and then all of a sudden it'll just drop down to like 2 FPS for whatever reason. I mean, some of it is my PC's, how my PC does stuff. Like, if it has a lot of CPU, it's overheating and stuff, it will limit the amount of CPU that can be used, which does kind of cause that random FPS crash. But the fact that it uses so much resources in the first place is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't even think that for 40 Purple Notes quest is the worst one in this. I think that one, the worst one, definitely goes to a Complete the Cycle quest, where you do need to do all 6 bosses from the main hub. No, honestly, spending Robux to skip quests is not worth it. Even if you have Robux, it's just not worth it to do. Just don't do the quest, honestly. And the quests themselves don't actually take too long. I mean, it's probably like the longest are going to be like 30 minutes per, which is kind of long, but in general it's going to be like 5 to 10 minutes. But it's just how many of them there are, like compared to the Easter event, which the longest quest there took like 5 minutes, and most of the quests took less than 2. It's just the fact that the game has gotten like shorter and shorter quests, and that some of these old long ones just get really annoying to redo. So yeah. Actually, Yeah, you can skip with Robux. You have the skip task button here, which you can click and skip for like 75 Robux. It is not worth doing, like, ever. But it is an option that some people joke about sometimes, since it is so weird to have. Lag. Let's just keep moving. Just keep swimming. As I said, I wouldn't recommend skipping quests with Robux. Just like I wouldn't recommend bot... What did we just get? Wasn't that like a godly of some sort? Is that the pet? There's no way that was the pet. You get the pet at the end. Yeah, okay. What was that random godly I saw in the corner of my eye? Oh, never mind. Okay, it looks like actually the quest was nerfed. I thought it wasn't nerfed, but it may have been actually nerfed, so it's only like defeat any 5 bosses. Which we can just go ahead and do really quick here. Can you skip that? Can you do that for Agent Blaze? You used to. It was one of the speedrun strategies a long time ago. You could skip the one where you were required to use Yoko. But the developers patched that out, so now you actually do still have to do Yoko. Event bait? Yeah, they transitioned from boss bait to event bait name, and this quest doesn't care. This quest was made 2 years ago. No one cares about a change that happened 2 years later when the quest itself is never done. Actually, let me go check. I'm doing go check the about section for like looking at the quests. Like only 1% of people in Ghost Simulator have actually completed Ghost Hunter Jesse's. But Ghost Hunter Shelly, 0.2%. Ghost Hunter Jax, 0.1%. 15,000, only 15,000 people have ever done Ghost Hunter Jax. And yeah, and only 7 of them have done it yesterday. So very few people actually do this quest specifically, so it's not too high of a deal. Only 35,000 people have done Ghost Hunter Jilin. Which is in the Ghost world. I wonder how many have done, oh, is there one for Ghost Hunter? Dylan, Willin? No. I don't know. 18,000 people have done Ghost Hunter Billy, which is actually more than how many have done Ghost Hunter Jax, which, or it looks like more, maybe. Maybe it isn't. How much did I say? For Jax? Oh, actually, more people have done Ghost Hunter Dylan, or Billy, than have done Ghost Hunter Jax, which is ridiculous. What's your favorite pet? My favorite pet is purple. I like how simple it is. I like how it's purple because my favorite color is purple. And it's cool. Matches my avatar and stuff. But yeah. Let's go use a glitchy XCOM because there is literally no reason not to. We have like a bajillion of it and it is helpful. I mean, not that we do get too much gems from our souls, but, you know, we get a lot more from the Ecto tokens that we sell. But yeah, might as well. Let's see. Actually, let's go continue looking at those badges really quick. Let's see. Oops. Alright, there we go. Alright, so if you look at, like, these quests, like, there's so few quests that have, like, you look at these quest numbers, and it's ridiculous how many endgame quests haven't been done. Whereas, like, some of these middle ones, over 1 million... Is that over 1 million? Yeah, over 1 million people have unboxed these boards. And then you get to, like, the backdoor quest, and it's, like, 3,800. 3,400 for the board. It's just... And then you get to, like, Void, and it's, like, 13,000. It's... Man, it's... These, like, quest discrepancies are really, really weird. Oh, man. 80 people have rebirthed 15 times. That is a scary number. Yikes. Alright, let's go back to Roblox. Ghostly Vision is the best perk. The fact that it allows you to see ghosts is really cool. I think Master Hunter definitely takes the cake for the best permanent rebirth perk. Best perk, though, I think, goes to the Ecto-Bit Tycoon. It is just so good with how much Ecto-Bits you guys get. Alright, we'll grab a Lucky Cat, because, you know, we need Lucky Cats. Do we have an automount? Yes, we do have an automount City Boss chest, so I'll open one of those. I don't like having automounts since I do have the double boss drops, so anytime I see an automount of, like, loot bags or something in my inventory, I have to open it. It's the law. If you have multiples of 2 on stuff, you have to keep yourself at multiples of 2. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for some bosses. That's a Clash Royale meme. I don't actually play Clash Royale, but I don't quite understand exactly what happens. But I know it's like a meme that's been going on there. Ghost Simulator does need some nerfs. Like, Gum is too easy to get, in my opinion, for endgame people. But yeah. I guess while we're waiting for bosses to spawn, might as well go show off the new improved converters. Since, you know, that is a big update that I think a lot of people missed is, in the latest update, these gem converters, their UI got overhauled. So now it's actually, you can actually convert stuff. Like before you would max out at like, see, you can type, you would max out right there. And so you'd have to like convert like, oh, I don't know, a lot of times. You see how slow this is. Now you can click max. Boom. Done. It's overpowered. It's overpowered, but it's really nice. It feels overpowered. It's needed. It was needed change. And I am really glad we have that now. Ectobits before, it would take me like days at a time to convert. Maybe not days, but it'd take me like 2 or 3 hours to auto convert for like even just 200 million gems. Now I can do that in like that. It's really nice. Mini boss is coming. Lag is being obnoxious. Computer is struggling and overheating. Mouse is flashing red. If you guys see, my mouse is flashing red, so that means its battery's dying. So we'll probably finish up this quest and then stop the stream for now. Yeah, Jax is taking a lot longer than probably is fun. So we'll go ahead and finish this up and then call it a day. Since otherwise, mouse is going to die. I'm going to have to switch to using my touchpad, which not going to be fun. Do I have Diamond Claw? I actually do. It's quite cool to have something that requires that much reburst, but it also shows that I've spent way too much time playing Ghost Simulator. It's weird. It's a weird looking one. It reminds me of like spaceships and stuff, which I guess is kind of a theme. I wouldn't say I like it personally. It's more of like the fact that it costs 15 reverse to actually get that it's cool. But yeah, I think there will be a second part of Easter. Probably 2 to 3 quests will come during that. Probably some change to the boss, or boss? Yeah, I'll call it a boss. You guys understand what I mean when I say it a boss. Most people who don't do the thing call it a boss anyways, so, you know. But, and maybe a new area. Honestly, the event is sort of small, and that's kind of what makes it cool, is to have a small event. But yeah, it's something that I'm not really expecting people to actually care about this event. But it's cool nonetheless. But yeah, there's most likely going to be a small update. 2 to 3 quests, maybe even 1. I wouldn't say 1, but maybe. Just as long as there isn't a Riley this event, I am going to be fine. Because I had time during the Christmas event. I don't have time right now to do a Riley style quest. I mean, I guess it is a little bit shorter. No, it's not. No, not going to do it. The boss is hard. Yeah, it's new, and so people aren't going to be very used to it. But like, once you get used to it, it's not too difficult. Let's go find a glitchy X gum. Use that. Sell. Go find wherever this. Did I like switch worlds or something? Usually the Ghostly Dutchman spawns faster than Grim does. Yeah, it should be like here, correct? I'm not going crazy. Do I have a reindeer pet? I actually do. I think I just have the, purple one. Yeah, I literally just have Fred. And then I don't know if I have the normal one. I don't think I do. But I do have the purple hoverboard. Let's see, where is that? I saw it, and then I didn't see it. Yeah, there we go. We have Dream Runner, which is the normal white board. It's kind of cool. And then I also have the purple, whatever it's called, Prancer thingy, I think. Yeah, Prancer, look at that. I know names. Where's the purple board? I don't know if I really like them, but it is nice to have them since they are purple and kind of a rare-ish. But yeah, we'll go back to whatever I had equipped before, which I think was Glismata. I really like Ghost Surfer and Glismata. They're very, very basic purple boards, and I kind of like, I like plain stuff. I like plain colors, like solid colors. I like when something is just super obvious and plain and it's not decorated a lot. That's kind of my favorite things. How many Robux have I spent on this game? A lot. I've bought like almost all the game passes, other than this one. Do not buy the starter pack. Don't buy the auto unbox. But like, honestly, I think like 2,000-3,000 now, would be my guess. Actually, maybe a little bit more, maybe 4,000. It's just one of those things where it's a game I enjoy anyway, so, and honestly, supporting the devs is nice too. One of the things is I'd really like boosted gums to be useful for people to buy, since I think people would buy these quite a bit if they were actually useful, rather than being right now where no one buys them because they are useless and because they're overshadowed by glitchy gum, which is easier to get and like easy to get and like good and like. And we just fell off. Can we recover? And yes, we can recover. Ah, lag, go away, please. I want to get up there. Can I jump? Like, I literally just can't jump. There we go. That was slightly better. Like, seriously, this lag is ridiculous. Did you really collect 950 keys at the Christmas event? Yes. Yes, I did. I did all 109, I think, towers for Riley with the event pass and double boss drops. So it was like, I think I earned over 1,000 keys from that event. It was a ridiculous amount of grinding. I enjoyed it, ish. It was fun. I think it was like probably ended up over 1,800 keys or something. I know at one point I had like 1,400 at least, after I'd unboxed some stuff, but yeah. No, it was a long event. I am hoping that this is going to be a lot more casual and something that I don't need to worry too much about. But I'm worried that it will be something a little bit more complicated. Alright, let's go see. Do I have that anymore? I just realized that I haven't seen Crucible in my inventory. Is it not called Crucible? I am just now getting worried that oh, there we go. I was just now getting worried that I may have accidentally deleted my Halloween board. Which, if you guys don't know, is super laggy, so you probably don't want to use this. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's definitely laggy, but Ghost Simulator is laggy anyways, so might as well make use out of it. Can't get too much worse. But yeah, I do have the, start vacuuming you. Let's go see if we can find them. Yeah, I have Riley's Ride and, also the Riley's, Cloud, I think, somewhere in here. As I said, I need to clean up my inventory at some point. But yeah, I grinded that event. It was way too much time, and probably won't ever do that much time into an event again, but it was cool. I don't think I ever realized how cool this actually looks. Like, it does look like it's just a kind of a gray rock from its thumbnail. Like, I would say this is a gray rock with some purple going on. But like, the cloud itself is actually kind of cool. At least the board is. But yeah, I think once we finish this boss and turn this quest in, I will call it for this stream. Still a short stream, but like, I finished up the event much quicker than I was really expecting. Yeah. I mean, probably the next time I'll finish up this quest at some point over the next week. I want to clean out my journal. I like having a clean journal. One of the things I am kind of worried about is I don't know if I did the void quests. Like, all the void quests, completed them and turned them all in. Which will be annoying to go back and do, since it is a lot of quests that I have left. I mean, I guess we could go check that out once I turn in this quest for Riley, but yeah, that might be a small problem I have for cleaning out my journal, is those ones. Is Riley the leader of the Associates? Yes, actually, I think that was confirmed. I still think it should have been Shelly, but I think it has been confirmed that it is Riley. In her quest line right over there somewhere. But yeah. How do you stay so motivated to collect 950 keys? I don't know. I do not know what I was thinking now and how I managed to put that time in. I can't even, like, right now, for the life of me, I couldn't grind, like, 10 minutes worth of glitchy gum. But yeah. Yeah, Riley's another quest I'll need to do at some point. I also need to do Cheshire, the cat thingy in the puzzle area. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do quest-wise. That I haven't really cared about doing. We'll go ahead and turn this one in and call it for this quest for now. For at least this stream. I'm going to go ahead and pause this timer. Boop. Boop. 7 more ghosts, rewards, stuff. Leave now. And head over. I wanted to go check out the void to see what quests I'm missing in the void, if any. Since I am slightly worried that I didn't do them all. How did yeah, I mean, having those quests helped. Boredom helps. Doing them on stream, or at least starting on stream, was fun. I did most of them off stream, but goals are great for staying motivated. Okay, a few. I did actually manage to, the first time when I went through here, do all these quests. So I don't have like all these random exclamation marks. Whew, that's a relief. I was worried that I'd have to go through and collect all these quests again. But yeah. Makimon's the dev that gave you the dev egg for the 2020/2019 Easter event. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I know I don't know. I think I got those things at one point. But yeah, I get sometimes devs and Ghost Sim are really cool. But yeah, again, I just want to point out how much more frames I have over here than I did have over. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, no, it is definitely still a difference in half. I mean, half of it is the shading, I guess. But, like, still. I don't, like, even if I'm, like, facing this way. Maybe not. No. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Just, like, the difference between, like, what's in that box? I haven't seen this box before, guys. Finding new stuff. Like, if you don't know, if you, in Ghost or Void, if you go low enough, you can go under the outside retaining wall and then fly back up with the jetpack. And so we're going to go ahead and do that and figure out what's in this box. I think it's a cutscene room. Since I think the boss is somewhere else. If I remember correctly. Like, I think the boss is, like, over there or somewhere. Okay. You know what? I'm getting distracted. I was going to end the stream, so we'll go ahead and do that now. And then I'll go explore that, I guess. But yeah, we finished up the Easter event, like, super quickly. That was, like, the first 20 minutes for the quest. And then we spent, like, another 15 or so minutes getting the keys necessary to get this purple, since I really need a purple from each and every event. So that was the first part of the event, this stream, I guess. And then the second part of the stream, I kind of spent starting into Jax, which was the last quest I had left in my journal, since my journal was kind of a mess. It had one quest left, but I wanted to clean it out, so we did a little bit of work on that. And I think now, though, the stream's been going on for a little bit, so I'll go ahead and end it. Thank you for everyone who has talked in chat. It's really nice to see people in the chat talking. It's nice to have that little bit of communication to keep it a little less boring. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow, since I do plan on doing a Minecraft stream tomorrow.